Hey legends, what's happening? Just want to do this little video here because it's a subject that I've been playing about with for a while now. It's been on my mind to do something and talking about this here, and it is insecurities. And we all have them. We all have things about ourselves that we're not happy with. And a subscriber of mine actually left a few comments. He's even made a few videos on his own channel about some things that he's going through in his own personal life. So this is hopefully going to be the sort of video that will help him out. And I know that he watches these videos. I'm not going to call him out by name because it is something that is clearly something that's playing on his mind, and he's really self-conscious about it. And I'm there too. And again, I don't want to call this guy out by name, but he's going to know who I'm talking about when he sees this video. Now, he was talking about basically his teeth. He needs to get braces in there, straighten the teeth up a little bit. He's very self-conscious about it. I'm right there with you. I have the exact same insecurity about myself. My two front teeth here are slightly crooked. Now, I set up the lighting for the videos. Even when I'm outdoors and I'm using natural light, I'll hold the camera in a way that I know that bit of crookedness in my teeth will be slightly hidden by the lighting. And if the lighting is right and I'm coming into the right angle, you'll notice a huge, not shadow, but it just kind of, I don't know if I can show it off here because of it. The lighting's kind of not so bad here, but there's a little bit of discoloration on my teeth as well. So every couple of months I'm into the whiteners to try and bring it back up. There's a tooth right here that was almost black at a time because it was so discolored, and I do have a cap on one of my teeth. I believe it's that one. I had an epileptic seizure when I was in high school, and I was unconscious, passed out, and before I hit the ground I was actually unconscious. Woke up in the hospital, blood all over the place. I knocked the tooth out of my face. So there's a cap there. So discoloration and teeth over the years between drinking coffee and smoking and whatnot, that cap will really stand out from time to time. So and as well as that, right now at the moment I've cracked a tooth here on my bottom and at the back. I don't know, nobody's going to see it, but thankfully it was a root filled tooth and there's no pain involved in it, but it's something that I'm just constantly aware of whenever I'm speaking. And at the moment I've actually cracked it further and it's actually loose. So it's in a bad way, but I'm continuously, every time I'm recording a video, you'll hear me tripping over words from time to time. It's me trying to keep my tongue away from this tooth because I don't want to break it all together until I can get to see the dentist about that. And even at that, I at some point want to get my teeth fixed properly, because there's, as well as that one, there's a couple of missing teeth there. So there's a big gap on the bottom here. There's absolutely no teeth whatsoever. But it's, again, it's not something you'll see on video, but it's an insecurity I have about myself. As well as that, there is the whole issue with the glasses. You would love to get to a stage where you get the eyes operated on and you don't need the glasses anymore. We all have it. We all have insecurities about ourselves. I know some people consider me, I'm not obsessed with weight loss and going to the gym and that there, but it comes across as something else that is like a self-conscious thing. Some people would think, you're not insecure in yourself and you're out there at the gym 3 nights a week and you're trying to lose weight, and it's just, that's not an insecurity thing with me. It's something that's a necessity right now, with the whole history of painkillers and the whole year and a half of detoxing from that stuff. And it's just something that I need do now to keep the pain away. But you know, you like to be that little bit fitter for videos as well. So there is, even though it's a necessity, there is maybe a little bit of vanity there as well, because you want to look your best or as good as you can on camera. I am not a good looking man by any stretch of the imagination, but whenever I have those extra free chins that I used to have, it doesn't look good on video. But you know, and again, that just goes to show you there is a little bit of insecurity still there because of my weight and growing up as a fat kid, essentially. But yes, it's one of these things that will stop you dead in your tracks. And the subscriber that I was chatting to, and he's letting out some information about getting the teeth fixed and all that sort of stuff. He's also interested in getting into indie film and trying out the whole filmmaking thing, and I've been there, done that. He's just about to start that journey with his friends. Again, that's how I started out. There's a little bit of comparison going on there, and I fully get that as well. And you know, the one thing I would say, not just to this subscriber, and again, I don't want to call him out and, you know, bears all the stuff that he's going through. He's more than willing to talk about it on his own channel. And the big thing that I would tell him and anybody else that's gone through similar sorts of issues is, don't let it stop you from doing what you want to do. Because I got a message, a comment in one of my previous videos, and it brought it up again, and it mentioned about the short films maybe not getting it done quite as quickly as he would have hoped to have done. He wants to get the braces in, get the teeth and all sorted as well first. But you know, that's all fine and well, not telling you not to do that there, but do not stop anything else that you're doing just because of that. Again, I've been there, constantly, you know, aware of my own teeth and having this lighting to try and hide that shadow because the two teeth are a little bit buckled. All been there. I've been there, done that. I know you're at it, know how you feel, and yes, don't let it stop you. There's been more than enough people on the face of the planet that's willing to call out your shortcomings without you really dragging yourself down with them. It's something that we all go through. The older you get, the less of an issue it becomes. But I'm saying that there, earlier in the video, I did say I was considering getting the teeth fixed completely myself. So it's, and again, something we've all been there, we've all done it, we all have our issues, but don't let it hold you back. You know, I understand that as far as the short film thing goes, that can take an awful lot of time to get that stuff off the ground anyway, so you know, you're going to have more than enough time if you want to do it. I was going to say, if you want to do it right, you're going to have to take your time to do it. But and saying that there, I'm a big believer in actually just lifting the camera, learning by doing. Go out there, screw up on purpose, and make a few things that kind of work. And you know, the big thing I would advise too, if you are going to go down the whole indie film thing and go through it by learning by doing, stick up the stuff that doesn't really work as well. Because the 6 short films I actually have online, if you watch the first one up to the last one, you'll see the stuff that works and the stuff that doesn't work, and with each step it gets better and better as you go along. You know, if you're constantly going to be going for perfection, you're going to get absolutely nothing done. But you know, don't let your insecurities stop you from posting stuff. Definitely don't stop making the content that you're already making in favour of indie films. Like I believe I said that in the last video as well. It's just, it's the world, the people you're going to come across online are going to be more than willing to point out the stuff that you're doing wrong and play on your insecurities. And it takes, and that's not to take away from the fact that this guy has been brave enough to actually talk about this online. I have got so much respect for that. But you know, in doing that sort of thing, you're also kind of opening yourself up to people knowing that this is something that's going to be a sore point for you. So, and I've dealt with that as well. You know, I've been open and honest on the previous YouTube channel that I had before I rebranded JPM Films Worldwide. From day one, I was open and honest about the fact that I didn't go to university. I didn't go for the qualification, the filmmaking degrees, all that sort of stuff, film school, you name it, whatever you want to call it. Didn't do any of that there, but I did learn by reading books, reading magazines, watching DVD extras, and you know, lifting the camera, screwing up and trying again. And I have got so many people in the past that locked onto that and came after me because I knew that was going to be a sore point for me and a weak spot for me. But you know, if you're doing your thing, you know, patience is going to win out in the end. But keep doing what you're doing. Don't let insecurities pull you back from uploading something, because you know, it's kind of hard to, it's really hard to watch yourself. Even as a creator that's been doing it for years, a lot of people have problems with listening to their own voice and some things. I've heard that countless times over the years. People get involved in this sort of thing, and will record stuff and they saying, "Oh man, I can't believe I sound like that. I sound like a complete idiot." And it's just, you don't know exactly what your own voice sounds like until you play it back. That's all to do with that as well. There was a kid I worked with quite a while ago on a short film project who went through the university system, has the degree. On paper he's the guy to hire, and on paper I'm the guy not to hire. But he, and I can't believe I'm going to share this. This kid was the sort of guy that liked to talk down to you, let's just say. Throughout the project that we were involved in, I was up against it with him, because I was open and honest from day one that I've just learned this by doing, haven't went to university, blah blah blah, you know the score, just talked about it. But because he had went to university, he thought he was like 10 steps above me, and he was very much a snob at the end of the day. And literally about 6 months to a year after the project was finished, I opened up my email one day and I get this email in from him, and he clearly throughout the whole project didn't hide the fact that he just hated my guts because of who I was, where I came from, and the fact that he thought he was so much better than me. And I get this 3-page email one day, which was essentially, he essentially watched me long enough to discover the stuff that he knew would be sore points with me, and he sent this email with like a whole list of this stuff, like literally wrote it down. Oh, just imagine somebody sending you an email listing all your shortcomings and telling you that you shouldn't be a creator because of this stuff. It sucks. But to make a long story short, at the end of the day I got the last laugh of this kid, because the short film project that we did create together, I was the director and editor of it, and he was producing it, and it's now, as of the recording this video, it's the best performing short film that he has on his channel. So I got the last laugh at the end of the day. The uneducated guy that shouldn't have been able to do the job actually did the best job. So I don't know how I ended up down that road, but it's just to say we all have our insecurities. don't let them stop you, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's the personality that counts.